What is going on, YouTube? So coming back today with a video addressing a player that I've addressed addressed a decent amount recently, but I feel like I haven't addressed him to a full degree like I've wanted to yet, and that's Brandon Ingram, as you could probably tell by the title of the video. So Brandon Ingram, to me, has not gotten a whole lot of love since he's come out of college into the NBA. Obviously he went to the Lakers as their number one or number two overall pick, and they're probably the biggest fan base in the country, maybe besides the Knicks. So, he's gonna get love from them. Obviously, he's gonna get a lot of love. I think he's gotten a lot of hate too. He's gotten a lot of people just doubting him, and I don't see why. I wanted to make 3 points in this video for why I think Brandon Ingram can just become an absolute superstar in this league. First one is the fact that he's overlooked. I just talked about that. I think that just the pure hype of Ben Simmons and the fact that they're two totally different players has made people overlook how good Brandon Ingram is at his strengths, at what he's going to be used for in the NBA. First one, just spot up shooting. One of the biggest knocks against Brandon Ingram right now is his, at least this in my mind from what I've seen, is his creating ability. And I think that's going to take a little bit of time for him to beef up a little bit, be able to get a little bit more strength in him, maybe just to help out that mental confidence a little bit. If he does get a little bit stronger, he's got to get above 200 pounds. I don't remember his last official weigh-in, so I want to see what that is. Last official weigh-in looks like was 190 pounds. So if he can get over 200, I think he'll be fine. Maybe preferably around 210, 215. But let's get on to the second reason. And I believe that it is his ceiling and his offensive potential. He is a very good shooter. A little bit underrated in my opinion. Obviously, Buddy Hield, probably the best scorer or straight up scorer in this draft. When you just take his pure offensive game into account. But Brandon Ingram's got a freakish wingspan at 7'4". That'll help him on both ends of the floor. This is a guy that has a little bit of Kevin Durant in his game. I don't think the Kevin Durant comparison's exactly true, because Brandon Ingram's a little bit more, at least style-wise and athletically, I think he's a little bit more maybe a Paul George type off the wing. But this dude has superstar wing potential in my mind. All right. Third reason is just his fit with the Lakers' young core. I feel like to be a superstar in this league, you've got to be able to, have a good team around you. And this Lakers team, man, they're set up well for the future. Pull up their roster right now. This is a team that has a player in D'Angelo Russell that looks like he's going to be very good this year, has developed very well, at least from what it looks like in Summer League. Their starting five right now looks good from what they have from young players. D'Angelo Russell, Jordan Clarkson, Julius Randle, and Brandon Ingram, I've mentioned many times, I believe are the core of this Lakers team for the future. Zubac, I feel like can be good for a while. I really like that draft pick. Larry Nance Jr., I feel like has a little bit of potential as well. But the signings of Luol Deng and Timothy Mozgov, a lot of people, I did a Lakers video saying that they won't compete this year, and obviously that pissed off a lot of Lakers fans. Those type of videos always will. But I think that signing of Mozgov was just a sign that, they're trying to put it off for a few more years, bring a few veterans around to at least make them competitive, and, give at least a veteran voice that's been there. I mean, Mozgov just won a championship, so at least he's done it, and, that's still a good voice to have in the locker room. So, like I said, that'll pretty much conclude this video. I just wanted to give just pretty much a shout out to Brandon Ingram, that the fact that I think he's going to be a superstar. Like, I really do. I think Ben Simmons and Brandon Ingram are one of the best, I mentioned this before, one of the best 1-2 combinations for NBA draft picks, at least in my recent memory. I don't think they were given enough credit for how good they are as a combination, even though they are very, like I said, different players. Yeah, I believe both are going to be extremely valuable to their franchises. Ben Simmons is, in my mind, going to be a superstar. Like I said, I think they're both going to end up being superstars in this league. I think eventually they're both going to be top 15 players. So, like I said, just my whole take on the situation. But that's pretty much it. See ya.